90 Days Plan to Speak English Confidently. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of English with Altaf. Today, we are going to share something very special with you, a 90 days plan to speak English confidently. Many learners feel stuck or lose motivation because they don't know how to structure their learning journey. But in this video, step by step, we will guide you through a clear plan for 90 days.
That's right, Annie. Most people think speaking English confidently is very difficult, but in reality, if you have a simple roadmap and follow it daily, you can make huge progress in just 3 months. So today, we will break down the 90 days into 3 stages: the first 30 days, the second 30 days, and the final 30 days. Each stage has a focus, and if you stick with it, by the end of 90 days, you will feel a big change in your speaking confidence.
Let's begin with the first 30 days. The first stage is all about building the foundation. In this stage, you must focus on basic vocabulary, simple grammar, and listening practice. Every day, spend at least 30 minutes learning 10 to 15 new words. But don't just memorize them. Try to use them in simple sentences. For example, if you learn the word beautiful, make a sentence like, "This flower is beautiful." Simple practice like this builds your base.
Exactly, Annie. Along with the vocabulary, grammar is also important. In the first 30 days, don't worry about advanced grammar. Just focus on tenses, subject-verb agreement, and making short sentences. Another very effective practice is listening. Spend at least 20 minutes daily listening to English. You can listen to short podcasts, English songs with lyrics, or even children's cartoons. The goal is to make your ears familiar with English sounds and rhythm.
That's so true. And don't forget daily speaking practice. Even in the first 30 days, you should start speaking small sentences. For example, say, "I am eating breakfast," or "I am going to the market." The idea is to make English a part of your daily life. Even if nobody is there to listen, talk to yourself. You can describe what you are doing, like, "I am opening the door," or "I am drinking water." This habit will prepare your mind for the next stages.
So, to sum up the first 30 days, learn daily vocabulary, focus on simple grammar, listen to English, and practice speaking small sentences. Don't try to be perfect in this stage. Just be consistent. If you miss a day, don't quit. Get back on track the next day. Remember, building a strong foundation is the key.
Now let's move to the second stage, which is days 31 to 60. In this stage, your focus should be on expanding your vocabulary and improving fluency. You already know the basics, so now you should try to speak longer sentences and practice small conversations. For example, instead of just saying, "I am going to the market," say, "I am going to the market to buy some fresh vegetables." This way, you are naturally learning to connect ideas.
Yes, and another important part of stage 2 is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating after them. For example, if you're watching a short video or listening to an audio clip, pause after one sentence and repeat it in the same way. This practice improves your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
In this stage, you should also start reading short articles, stories, or even news headlines. Reading improves your vocabulary and helps you see how sentences are structured. After reading, try to retell the story in your own words. For example, if you read a short story about a boy who helped his friend, tell it again in simple English. This builds fluency and confidence.
And don't forget writing practice. Writing is connected to speaking. If you write short paragraphs about your day or your thoughts, it becomes easier to express those same ideas when speaking. For example, write about your favorite movie, then talk about it aloud. This way, you're training both your writing and speaking skills.
So, in stage 2, remember, expand your vocabulary, practice shadowing, read short texts, retell them, and do some writing. By the end of 60 days, you will notice that you can speak longer sentences and your fluency is improving.
Now we come to the final stage, days 61 to 90. This stage is all about building confidence and real communication. You already have vocabulary, grammar, and fluency, so now it's time to put everything into practice. In this stage, you must focus on conversations.
Yes, real conversations are very important. If you have a friend, classmate, or family member who can speak English, try to talk with them for at least 10 to 15 minutes daily. If you don't have anyone, don't worry. You can use language exchange apps or even practice speaking into a recorder. Record yourself and then listen back. You will notice mistakes and learn how to improve.
Another tip for the final stage is to think in English. This may sound difficult, but it is very powerful. For example, when you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your native language, say in your mind, I am brushing my teeth, I am wearing my shoes, I am leaving for work. Thinking in English reduces translation and makes you speak naturally.
Also, don't be afraid of making mistakes. In the last 30 days, your goal is not perfection, but confidence. The more you speak, the more comfortable you become. Even if you make mistakes, keep going. Confidence comes from practice, not from being perfect.
And finally, challenge yourself. Give small presentations to yourself. For example, choose a topic like my dream job or my favorite city and speak for 2 to 3 minutes. At first, it may feel difficult, but after a few days, you will feel more comfortable. This practice prepares you for real life situations like interviews, meetings, or casual conversations.
So, in the last stage, remember, practice real conversations, think in English, record yourself, accept mistakes, and challenge yourself with small presentations. If you follow this for 30 days, you will notice a big difference in your confidence.
Let's now quickly review what we have learned. In the first 30 days, you build the foundation with the vocabulary, grammar, listening, and small sentences. In the second 30 days, you expand your skills with fluency, shadowing, reading, and writing. And in the final 30 days, you focus on confidence, real conversations, thinking in English, and presentations.
That's the complete 90 days plan to speak English confidently. If you stay consistent and follow these steps daily, in just 3 months, you will feel a huge improvement in your speaking skills. Remember, the secret is practice, patience, and persistence.
We hope this video has given you a clear roadmap. Now it's your turn to take action. Start your 90 days today and see how far you can go. Thank you for watching English with Altaf, and we will see you in the next lesson.